Okay, so if the driver's cab is red, point your light straight ahead. I did point my light at the green, so I totally weaned. And where's the red cab thing? Oh, there's a black train. What is going on with this? Ghost trains. Complete. How about $7,000, please? Thank you very much. But I got my first mission in Pechorsk Castle. Find the missing bracelet. Okay. So what I'm thinking we can do, I'm going to... Oh, wait. Paparazzi, Probate, Factory... Do I even have an active camera going with me? Yes, I do. I got tons of ammo. I got myself all geared up. 100 of those. If you remember, I Frankensteined this beautiful thing all together. Oh, it's gloriously weird. I love this thing. Oh, I love that thing. Okay. In fact, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a recon mission up into Pechorsk Castle, because I know this area is pretty well cleared out. So I'm just gonna, like, bloop, head on up here, take a little look around. Maybe we'll finish out all these s.t.a.l.k.e.r missions before I actually pick this one up. I just want to know what Pechorsk Castle map looks like. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually leave my sweet baby here, and I'm gonna bring this sweet baby instead. Oh, this big, weird, wonderful, glorious, weird. Is it me, or has I've just never noticed that the zone there, like that little radius thing, I've never seen it look like that. Maybe I just don't pay attention to it at night as much. Should probably. Oh, what even is this? What? This is not what I was expecting at all. This is insane. This is not anything close to what I was expecting. let's,
The rich and
well,
powerful made this their home for centuries. When we came here on a high school field trip, I thought I could still smell the open hearth. The wine, the suckling pig, the blood. Not much for lords to do, and there's no war or political intrigue to amuse them. So blood kept flowing in their halls. They tortured and killed anyone who displeased them, to make an example of them or simply for entertainment. Then, the castle fell into disrepair. And anyway, the times were changing. The rich and powerful built themselves new palaces. This place stood abandoned for centuries, though passers-by would sometimes squat amidst the ruins. Bandits, vagabonds, children without parents. A band of partisans stayed here briefly during World War II. They all died here. In the 50s, the Soviet government finally noticed the castle and turned it into a museum. And now this is all that's left. Can't smell the blood of past centuries anymore. Can't smell anything human. I wouldn't call myself religious, but maybe we're paying for the sins of the past. For all the sins of humankind.
Absolute crazy town zone in here. Is this implying that this is the final area here? Because, like, we are directly underneath that. Okay. So it's all underwater in there? What's going on with that? With any of this? What is this? That has to be something important, right? Especially since it didn't disintegrate when I picked it up, even though it clearly is a ghost of something. Strange camera. Holding it in my hands, I hear someone's forgotten thoughts. Okay, say cheese. Sasha, would you quit that, please? If you don't stop making faces one day, it sticks to you forever. So wait, that Sasha is what she calls me. Right? Am I getting that right? Oh yeah, I'll just take a nap in here, no big deal. I told him that was a shitty idea. Dying is a bad sign. It makes people go nuts, but he wouldn't listen and went to that bloody castle. The last thing I remember is seeing flashes from the explosions on the right from the bridge. He must be lying there dead. He must be lying there dead now. Or, well, what's left of him. lake of blood and glowing sky. Alright. So we've taken our little peek-a-roo. I don't think they're... Okay, so... very clearly going to need to take some time with this. I can't just, like, go running on in there and seeing what's up. Trying to finish anything out in under 23 hours. Quest item. So let's go home, get ourselves, here we come. And this is interesting, because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I looked online and, like, was watching some videos of, like, other people's playthroughs, just kind of, like, gathering a little bit of intel. And it seems like, you know, the game has changed quite a bit over the last year. So, like, one thing I was seeing previously is, like, people would, you know, like, shoot sliders or shoot various enemies and then use the little, like, flasher dealie, the little, like, Geiger counter guy, and flash them, and, like, an anomaly would appear inside of the corpse. And the corpse would disappear. That's not a game mechanic anymore. And it seems like they also broke the map up into smaller chunks, and maybe that's to make it more compatible with quests so that you don't have, like, this giant sprawling map that you have to make it through in order to, like, you know, go various places. You know, they kind of broke it down into smaller, more digestible chunks so that you don't have to, like, drive it on a PC, which would make sense. But yeah, like, I have never seen anything that looks like that in the previous playthroughs. I was expecting an area similar to this with, like, a castle on the north end of it that I would have to, like, go to. That's just a giant crazy death zone that is a castle directly underneath the sphere of the radius. Like, that's not what I was expecting at all. So something's up. Like, I'm now, like, now I know that everything I've watched previously is just like, the game is different. Sorry, different game now. So, I mean, certain elements are similar. Sliders are still a thing. Sliders are still a nightmare. Okay. So now if we... It's right there. How long do I have? 17 hours? I'm going back. I'm grabbing that bracelet. Should have just taken the mission before. But that, like, you know, thinking about it, like, that level of update going on in the game where the devs are just like, entirely new map. Like, that's awesome. And that is an epic level of commitment to, like, continually updating and making their game more interesting and more layered. Like, that's some serious replayability factor, and I don't know if that's something they're gonna do a lot of and like continue doing. But again, like if you're looking for a game that is worth paying money for, that in my opinion qualifies it significantly. Uh-oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, right, because I took a bracelet mission. My dumb butt was like, oh, I'm just going in there to pick up a bracelet. Oh yeah, they gonna respawn and be all like crazy and all over the place. Oh, you quit it, you quit it. No slider this time though, huh? And I am not used to my new scope either. Should have brought my VSS. It's a little easier to deal with. Point, 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 point. That's good stuff. Right there. Alright. Now we're going back. So yeah, every time I've dealt with one of those, like, gather the bracelet missions, it's always had a slider hanging out on it. So that's nice that it was just, that it, you know, didn't put me through a slider attack this time. Alright. Why am I like way heavier than I... Well, I guess so. 32. 32 is getting up into that danger range. You just like burn through your energy real fast. But I'm like not super encumbered. I guess I've got some bullets I can get rid of. I've got this thing I can sell. The helmet's gotta be heavy. So considering when I get up in there, the weird black hole in the sky is like directly above me, I have a feeling that's the final zone. Right? Right? $700, $750, please. Thank you. Alright, what missions do we have? Pechorsk Castle, Ouroboros. UNPSC is inspired by your enthusiasm. Confidential. The Radius has granted access to the castle in the Pechorsk, or the PSZ Center. Yeah, the Pechorsk Seclusion Zone Center. Numerous casualties reported. The phenomenon is confidential and requires research. Sufficient combat training is required. Objective: enter the heart of the Pechorsk Castle for $10,000. Well, start mission. So it looks like we've got to go in and all the way around to get in there, because this is all Blood Lake. Ah! Okay, let's do this.